Hi there, yoga friends. Welcome to your yoga practice today. It's a gentle full body stretch. We're doing a seated practice today, so I hope you enjoy. So grab your mat and have a willingness to try. If you're still with me at the end of this practice, please subscribe and hit that super thanks button and leave a tip. It's so appreciated. So let's start this full body stretch practice, sitting up tall through the crown of the head and pulling the shoulder blades onto the back. Very gently lean back slightly so the crown of head is right over the tail and the collarbones are broad. Take a moment to check in with how you feel and arrive in your practice today. And consider your intention for practice. What do you want to cultivate in this time on your mat? Let that intention guide the effort and the dedication that you put into being totally present for this practice today. Let's reach the arms out and up overhead. Inhale, stretching up, palms press. When you exhale, take your right fingertips over to the right hand on the ground, and then stretch your left fingertips up and overhead. Let the left sitting bone move toward the floor and breathe along that left side. Take your left hand right behind the base of the skull and pull that left elbow toward the sky and turn your left cheek toward the bicep. Continue to pull that left elbow up and away from that left sitting bone. And we're going to inhale, and then we're going to exhale, come back to center and interlace the hands right behind your head. Open your elbows, lift up your heart, inhale. Exhale, lean forward, and let's walk the hands forward, and we'll make our way into a gentle Sukhasana forward fold. So ankles are crossed, feet a little bit flexed. And breathe space into the back ribs. Pressing the hands ever so subtly away from your shoulder joints so the lower back lengthens down through the sitting bones toward the earth. And then drop the tail, reach your arms up. Give the palms a nice press, then take your left fingertips to the left and stretch your right arm up and over. Reach the right fingertips away and feel that right sitting bone descend. And then bend that right elbow, take that right hand back behind your head and turn your face so you're looking up beyond that right elbow. And stretch that right elbow up and away from the right sitting bone. And breathe as you move that kind of right side of your base of your skull into your hand. And we're going to inhale, right side. Exhale, come on back to center. Interlace fingers behind your head again. Then lean back, draw your knees in, cross your other ankle on top. Let's lift up on your inhale, reach up, and then exhale, reach forward and come into that Sukhasana forward fold. You can bring your palms all the way on the ground and melt your chin toward your chest as you breathe. And rock side to side, breathing space into the back ribs. Then walk your hands toward your ankles again. We're going to lean back, bring your knees in, bring your feet on the floor, and then slide your heels out. Take your heels a little wider apart so you have a nice V. And then start to lean forward and have your hands slide around your outer thighs toward your outer ankles, shins, or the outside edges of your feet. And spread your chest forward, right between your feet. Look down toward your tail. Folding there. Gradually moving into the fold a little bit more for that stretch. Nice hamstring stretch. A little bit inner thigh psoas. Stretching your spine forward through the crown of the head. And then drop your tail. We're going to come all the way up. We're going to cross that right ankle over on top and bring that right ankle toward the outer left hip. Then turn your left toes to the left, and we're going to inch the left heel toward the right sitting bone, if that's available. Both feet are flexed. Let that right knee fall toward the left knee and reach your arms out. Rotate backs of hands down, reach and stretch your fingertips away from your body, and then rotate palms up, and we're going to take the left elbow underneath the right and hook the palms together into eagle arms. If that's not available, you can take palms and elbows together in prayer forearms instead, and we're going to work here in these Gomukhasana with eagle arms. So we're going to lift the elbows away from your knees, and then we're going to fold. Now, if this is way too intense, you can always just be cross-legged here. instead of stacking the knees in this kind of intense way, you're going to bring your elbows toward your knees and then bring your chin toward your chest and pull your belly in. Exhaling down through the tail. Then inhale, lift up, look up, and gently unwind. Release your hands back behind you, and we're going to lift the knees, uncross, extend your heels out again into a nice V. Maybe it's a little bit of a wider V this time, and then fold forward. Gradually folding. You may be able to come down to your elbows. You may be able to rest your third eye on your fingertips. Sometimes letting a nice exhale out your mouth can release some tension and some stuck energy. Letting go of anything you want to release away with every exhale. And then start to drop your tail, slowly come back up onto your hands. Bring your shoulder blades on the back, reach behind lightly and interlace your fingers. Drop your knuckles down and lift your heart. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Rotate your toes around. Just getting the blood flowing a little bit there. Inhale, lift up through the heart. Exhale, bring your feet a little closer in together. We're going to cross that left ankle over on top and bring that ankle a little closer toward your outer right hip so that that left knee is already kind of moving forward. That might be fine to stay, or turn your right toes open so that your right knee turns open to the right a little bit, and then hinge that knee and bring that right heel toward your left sitting bone. So your knees are more or less stacked and the inner thighs are rolling forward and down. Now reach your arms away. Stretch your fingertips away, and we're going to rotate. Backs of hands face the ground. And then we're going to rotate, palms up. Hook your right arm underneath your left and bring your hands together for Garudasana, eagle arms. Good. Knees are falling forward away from your body. Elbows lift away from your knees. Inhale, and then exhale, elbows toward the knees. Remember, you could always take prayer forearms instead if it's too intense for that eagle arm. Touch the elbows toward the knees, chin toward chest, pull the belly in. A lot of space in between the shoulder blades. And then we're going to sit up tall. Release, take your hands behind you, lift, and then slide the legs out. We're going to bring the legs out nice and straight. Flexing your feet, take a little bounce through the knees. Take your fingertips on toward your outer hips. Lift up, try to roll forward a little bit, and then slide your hands toward your toes or your ankles or your shins. And spread your chest forward into Paschimottanasana. Breathing there. Moving your chest forward toward your toes. Gradually letting your chin drop toward your body. And then slowly we're going to come up, lift your knees, bring your soles of feet together. So we're interlacing our hands right in front of those toes. We're going to press the knees open gently. Lift up through the crown of the head on your inhale. On your exhale, open and try to use your elbows to press on the inner thigh area gently. And breathe. You might not be able to fold forward that much. You don't have to overdo. Good. Then we'll sit up. We're going to bring the feet on the floor. Take your feet about mat width distance. Windshield wiper your knees to the right. Swing your left arm up alongside the ear. Reach the left fingertips toward the wall behind you. And then swing back to center. Windshield wiper, knees to the left. And lift that right arm up. And stretch the right fingertips away from your right toes. Inhale. Exhale, come on back. Soles of feet together, knees splay, nice diamond shape. Walk your hands toward your lower back, lift up, roll forward a little bit. Then we're going to reach forward, interlace the fingers, flip the palms and press them away, and then straight up. Wave a little bit side to side, opening those side ribs. Then cross your ankles and come over onto your knees. Finding a moment in a tabletop position. On your inhale, hang your belly, look up. On your exhale, we're going to round the spine and press back into a child's pose. In your child's pose, your knees can be a little wide. And we're going to melt down and take our final meditation here. So instead of being on the back today, We'll take a moment to rest in child's pose and letting anything you need to release just roll off your back, roll off your shoulders. Option to bend your elbows and take your fingertips toward the neck, toward the shoulder area. Maybe give a little self-massage, a little self-assist, squeezing the top of the shoulders or gently massaging the back of your neck or the base of the skull with some loving kindness. Let's invite compassion for wherever you're at today. And let's find in your mind, in your heart, your body, a sense of gratitude for anything and all you have to be grateful for. When you're ready, slowly drop the tail. Let's roll on up and sit in a hero pose. Resting the backs of the hands in your lap. Thanking yourself for showing up today. Nice open chest. And I wish you joy, peace, health, strength, courage, and trust on the journey. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I really, really appreciate your presence in my YouTube community. Please, if you're still with me, great job. Subscribe to my channel. I appreciate any super thanks tip you can give. Any comment you want to leave that's nice and respectful helps boost my algorithm and bring more like-minded, yoga-loving folks together. So again, I hope you have a great day. Whatever you're doing, keep it up, keep going. Bye-bye.